So how can you get involved? Obviously, first, give an animal. Get on the website. You've also got an order form right in front of you. And buy 1, buy 12, buy 100, whatever. Give an animal. The great thing about it is not only, when you buy one of these and you wear the shirt, are you starting a conversation, but you're taking ownership in it. And while we may not think so, even just that one gift goes such a long way. I talked about the ice cream statistic and that sort of thing. My last trip, I'm in Guatemala and Honduras usually 4 or 5 times a year. My last trip just a couple weeks ago to Guatemala, I took the orphanage director from an orphanage that we were at. We had about 120 kids there. No lie, we went to the market. I spent less than $100 and fed those kids, all 120 of them, for a week. That was less than $100 to feed them for a week. But then I could spend about the same amount to give them a couple chickens that would last them for years. So you see the benefit in giving the animals rather than going to the store and buying grain, which is great and it needs to happen. But going to the store buying grain and tortillas and things like that, but you're giving them an ongoing source of income. So give an animal. Give one for others. Another great way that you can do that is to give it as a gift. Not only are you giving a cool gift, especially, we've seen, obviously, given our age, one, and also just the t-shirt idea. It's real popular among college students and things like that. You're giving them a cool t-shirt to wear, but you're spreading that idea of philanthropy, of giving, of meeting the needs of others, and that sort of thing. And again, you're continuing to spread that conversation. So give a gift. Sign up for email updates. You can do so on the website. If you want to, after you order a t-shirt, if you want to just say, hey, send me updates or whatever on that order form. Give me more information. How can I get involved? How can I help you spread the word? That sort of thing. Give us your contact info. Let us know about partnership opportunities. There's several great organizations out there. I just got an email. I didn't have a chance to talk to Cody about this yet. I just got an email last night from a dear friend who's a missionary in Guatemala that said, I'll buy the animals for you. And I can do it a lot cheaper because you're skipping all that overhead cost, And so there's an opportunity right there. You may know somebody that travels the world or has a link or a connection somewhere, which is a great idea, but a great part, if you will, of us being able to talk to groups like you. So let us know partnership opportunities. And again, send suggestions. Not only suggestions about how we could maybe more effectively spread the conversation and cut overhead and things like that, but Cody mentioned this is literally only a couple weeks old. So, as you look at the website, how can we clean it up? How can we make it, an easier interface? Whatever. But just send us feedback. Anything that we can do to make it easier, to make it work better, to make people more excited about it, then great. Again, it's going to put some money in our pockets, but ultimately it's going to do some good. And that's what we're trying to do. Is that really fun?
One more note just on the partnership opportunities, like you guys are partnering with small businesses. We're partnering like with Willie's Burger House up in Frisco. They're going to put one of our t-shirts up inside there, and we'll have a card there that kind of explains the cause a little bit. Frisco Style Magazine is going to run an article for us in November. I think we'll be in the Dallas Business Journal too. And so, any of those connections is really what gets a small business started. The worst thing that could happen for us today is that you guys don't connect with what we're doing, or maybe we connect here, but then we're done. We leave and it's over. And we would really invite you guys to be a part of what we do. And we try to be creative about that. And so we do like Twitter, and we have fun updates and give stats about chicken production and stuff like that. And because it's growing, there's a lot of news, and it's like, how do you guys like this heifer t-shirt? So some of those things. And I promise we won't overstand you. You can always opt out and anything like that. But that would certainly be a way to help us, even if it's not buying an animal, which of course we'd love for you to do. But it's going to take a lot more than just half a dozen animals in order to get this thing off the road. We really need to connect with people. So there's our information. We don't have cards again. We've been overwhelmed. All I do is try to book these events and go to them and get some of those things going. So
it'll be on newsletter next week.
Awesome. That would be
We'll
great.
put it on there.
And so, do you guys have questions? I know we had questions that before.
So how can we, the besides just, so as far as I think I explained to you that we've actually done stuff with Heifer International in the past. And so, would you be kind of called like a middleman in between us and Heifer? If we wanted to go through you guys, or,
We've kind of come to this, and we've worked with like World Vision specifically right now about establishing an official partnership where we use the logo on our website. The only reason that we haven't gone that far is long term we may not be with World Vision, we may not be with Heifer. I mean, again, if we can provide these animals at a cheaper cost, once we're doing a substantial amount, we don't want to mislead people in that. But currently, I notice that's how it works. I mean, we take your money and then we, write a bigger check, huge checks for a lot of animals and activities that we do.
wonderful.
The biggest thing for us right now, I mean, obviously other than buying a shirt, is just getting the word out. Putting in your newsletter. If you guys have any events, community type events that you're involved in coming up, or maybe we could get in the door and maybe set up a table, talk at more meetings, things like that at your different businesses. Cody mentioned just the idea of doing business, doing it well, and doing good with that business. I know a lot of businesses are latching on to the service idea, and even setting aside entire departments where their whole purpose is to find ways that business can be engaged in the community and things like that. Just contact information for different people, opportunities to get face to face with them is one of the big ways to help right now. Obviously, just starting and having limited funds as far as marketing goes, anything that we can do to get the word out to people is a big help for us right now, which is why we're completely pumped about talking to all these different Rotary clubs. One, we're connecting with people who have the same mindset, and I love what Rotary Club does because it makes sense, and it's a glimmer of hope in a pretty frustrating world sometimes when people get it and they understand, we're here to help other people, but just getting the word out is very important.
This part of how this started, one of my friends, he just got on World Vision's website, and he really bought it, and I did too. And so he just made it his own mission to start directing people. He put it on the bottom of his signature, and he started something called Project 2540. And basically, it was just directing people to World Vision. And he would ask if you found out about World Vision because of this project, please anonymously submit this form and let me know how much you gave in animals or whatnot. And over a year, he gave just people we knew gave over $10,000 worth of animals. And it's that kind of connection. We really want you to buy into that. You're like, this is something that I can support. Really push to other people. And I mean, this is fun. This is creative. I mean, and so this hopefully is an avenue for you to do it. And that modern plan, not just trying to push somebody to get money, but just to have fun. And that's our goal. Let's have a good time. Live life, but be involved in it.
There's a lot of organizations that do similar things. We're not trying to corner the market, but push people in that direction. It's kind of like churches that try to outdo each other on getting the new people to move to the neighborhood and stuff. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. That's ridiculous. You're on the same team.
Right.
Just do your thing, and so we're on the same team here. We're not trying to take over the world or corner the market, but we're trying to